In the beginning there was Jack, and Jack had a groove, and from this groove came the grooves of all grooves. And while one day viciously throwing down on his box, Jack Goulding said, "Let there be a."
This is Avicii.
And how music
LE7ELS.
yeah.
Turn on, tune in, listen.
Are you tuned to Avicii levels?
What's up, guys? This is Avicii, and thanks for downloading my Levels radio show. This is episode 17. So this month's show is another big one. We got some new music from Hardwell, Sandberg, Doorn, Steve Angello, just to name a few. And I'll also be playing some more tracks from my album True, which is out now, and it's doing so much better than I ever could have hoped or guessed for. So up first is my new single, Hey Brother. I wrote this with Vincent Pontere, and I'm really happy it ended up the way that it did, and now it's here. This is my new single, Hey Brother.
Hey brother, there's an endless road to rediscover. Hey sister, know the water's sweet but blood is thicker. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. Hey brother, do you still believe in one another? Hey sister, do you still believe in love? I wonder. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. What if I'm far from home? Oh brother, I will hear you call. What if I lose it all? Oh sister, I will help you out. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. Hey brother, there's an endless road to rediscover. Hey sister, do you still believe in love? I wonder. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. What if I'm far from home? Oh brother, I will hear you call. What if I lose it all? Oh sister, I will help you out. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do.
taking you to another level. Avicii.
No, I done wrong, left your heart torn. Is that what devils do? Took you so long, where only fools go. I shook the angel in you. Now I'm rising from the crowd, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can't do. Can you love me again? Can you love me again? It's unforgivable, a stolen burnt your soul. Is that what demons do? They rule the world to me, destroy everything. They bring down angels like you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can't do. I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? Can you love me again? Can you love me again?
hearts, lying eyes, broken promises. I heard them all, but it never hurt like this. I'm in the dark when we're apart, and I miss the way you look right through me. No one else can move me. Give me a sign. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. I throw my hands up high and surrender. You can count on me. You can count on me.
Newman from Chasing Status with Steve Angelo on the remix. It's a big old school sounding track which works really well everywhere, and I'm really happy it's out now and that I get to play it here on the Level Show. Huge track. And before that is a new one from Sander Van Doorn teaming up with Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike for Project T, and I played you the Martin Garrix remix. Well, right now I'm in LA. I'm kind of in the process of finalizing my first kind of house purchase. I've never lived in a house before. I grew up in apartments in Stockholm, and I've kind of moved here now for the most part. And it's been about 2 months now since the release of the album, and I mean it's done so much better than I ever thought it would do. I never thought my music would get to this point. I never thought electronic and house music would ever get to this point. And then obviously you can argue whether it is house music like in its classic sense, but either way I come from house music, and whatever I'm doing now I wouldn't do if I hadn't kind of grown up on house music and hadn't fallen in love with the whole electronic music scene. So up next on the show is a new remix by Ashley Wallbridge of an old classic trance track. This is Grease 2000, the Ashley Wallbridge remix.
I don't know just how it happened. I let down my guard. Swore I'd never fall in love again, but I fell hard. Guess I should have seen it coming. Caught me by surprise. Wasn't looking where I was going. I fell into your eyes. You came into my crazy world like a cool and cleansing rain. Before I knew what hit me, baby, you were flowing through my veins. I'm addicted to you, hooked on your love like a powerful drug. I can't get enough of. Lost in your eyes,
Turn on. Tune in. Listen.
This is Avicii Levels.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready? Come in my life.
Yeah, story goes. He went down to the crossroads. He sat down, kept his eyes closed. Everyone has a price, child, and what it cost him was his soul. You think you're getting away, no escaping the deal you made. coming home again, home again. No, I don't know if I'll be coming home. It's a long road to hell without no soul. No escape from the deal you made. You are right in his plan. Run as fast as you think you can. Let's go wherever you can. Call the devil by any name. Oh no, no, who do you blame? Should've listened to what I say. What I say. Let me tell you, it's a hard road to hell without your soul. This is Avicii.
So that was Long Road to Hell from my album. So I did this one in LA with Audra. It has a kazoo, but I think more interestingly, it's a spin of an old classic jazz track, Take 5. It's been more of a track for my shows, honestly. It just kind of has a groove to it, at least when I'm, you know, in clubs, at my shows in general. It's just very, like, it's a great way for me to kind of transition between different types of songs. So a bit of change in the pace of the show right now. Here is Diplo featuring Imanos, Fostix, and Kai with a cool track called Evolution.
You're in tune to Avicii.
Can you see it? The worst is over. The monsters in my head are scared of love. Finding people, listen up. It's never too late to change your luck. So don't let them steal your life. Don't let them break your stride. There is light on the other side. You'll see all the raindrops falling. It's a revolution, and we'll make it out tonight. It's a revolution.
bigger than Prince. Walk around like you're bigger than Prince. Walk around like you're bigger than Prince. Walk around like you're bigger than Prince. Talk about you on YouTube. Not like you to look cool. Look at you with disgust. You just you're bigger than Prince. Walk around like you're bigger than Prince. Don't listen to what people say when what they say is crazy. In God we trust. You just
Thanks for listening, guys. I'll be back next month for another level show.
oh, oh.